This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. Today is December 6th. The Department of Homeland Security said Monday it's again pushing back the enforcement of real ID requirements for state driver's licenses and ID cards. The latest delay moves states' compliance deadline to May 7th, 2025. Passed by Congress in 2005 as a response to the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks, the Real ID Act requires stricter documentation for boarding flights and entering federal or nuclear facilities. For example, to get a Real ID compliant driver's license or state ID card, you need to provide paperwork for your name, date of birth, address, social security card, and birth certificate. The DHS says the requirements increase state ID's reliability and accuracy. Officials can quickly see whether a card is Real ID compliant by looking for the gold star in the upper right-hand corner. When the bill passed, states initially had a 2008 compliance deadline, but after some states and U.S. territories refused to play ball, the cutoff faced delay after delay. Despite the ever-shifting deadlines, 13 states rolled out support in 2012. The list grew in the following years as reluctant states faced the prospect of having their residents blocked from flights. But the COVID-19 pandemic led to even more kicking of the can, and today's cutoff point pushes it back from May 2023 to May 2025. DHS continues to work closely with U.S. states, the District of Columbia, and the U.S. territories to meet Real ID requirements, said Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro N. Mayorkas in a news release today. This extension will give states needed time to ensure their residents can obtain a Real ID compliant license or identification card. DHS will also use this time to implement innovations to make the process more efficient and accessible. We will continue to ensure that the American public can travel safely. And astronomers are now closer to a major technological upgrade. Australia has started construction of its portion of the Square Kilometre Array, a system that should become the world's largest radio telescope. The Australian portion, SKA-LOW, will revolve around 131,072 antenna trees in the country's western Wajarri country. As the name implies, the array will focus on low-frequency signals. The Guardian notes it's expected to be 8 times more sensitive than existing telescopes and map the cosmos about 135 times faster. A counterpart with 197 conventional radio dishes, SKA-MID, is coming to Meerkat National Park in South Africa's dry, unpopulated Karoo region. That element will study mid-range frequencies. The Australian segment is a joint effort between the dedicated SKA organization and the country's Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization, CSIRO. The combined array, originally envisioned in 1991, is expected to transform radio astronomy. It will mainly be helpful for studying the early universe and might provide new insights into the formation of the first stars during the reionization period. However, it should also help investigate dark energy and its potential effect on cosmic expansion. The extreme sensitivity may even be useful in the search for extraterrestrial life, although the resolution will limit the most detailed searches to relatively close stars. Director Dr. Sarah Pierce told The Guardian the telescopes could spot an airport radar on a planet tens of light years away. Work on the Square Kilometre Array isn't expected to finish until 2028, and it will take some time after that for scientists to collect and decipher results. As with the James Webb Space Telescope, though, the lengthy wait is expected to pay dividends. This is a generational shift that could provide new insights into the universe, not just more detail. Pierce expects SKA to shape the next 50 years of radio astronomy. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
Spoken Layer.